Hello, I'm Norma, a woman in her early 50s who has MS, which I've had for many years. Until recently, I've lived in my own home with my daughter. I had help throughout the day and the night from an agency and from social services staff. I need a lot of help with everything now, as my MS has got much worse over the years. I need help to stay fresh and clean. I'm a proud woman, have my food and medicines through a peg, and the only movement I make myself now are the frequent jerks and spasms, and these happen without my input or agreement. My eyes and my face are my voice now. They can tell a million tales and tell you exactly what I mean and want. You just need to look closely and see. Inside this broken body is a razor-sharp mind. A woman who has lived, has wit, intelligence, and a fierce determination. So you might ask yourself, as I do daily, how does a woman with these traits find herself in a nursing home? I'll tell you, it's because one day some people came and I'd slipped down. A risky position for me to be in because I might choke. The medical term is aspiration, I think. Because people cared and were worried, as was I, after all, this is me, I find myself in a nursing home, being cared for. Every day people who care come and help me, and it's not that I'm ungrateful. I just want to go home, to my own home, with my own things, my own choices and my own risks. I know people are worried. I know people care. But I do understand the risks and what that means to me in my life. Since I've been here, other possible risks have been talked about. I might get pressure sores. I might get infection. I might choke. I might, but I might not. And I still want to go home and take my risks with me, because they're part of me. My social worker knows this and has tried to organise the right help so that I can go home. But there are still some people who are very worried and think I need to stay here, but I want to go home. My social worker asked me, did I want her to ask for help with the risk enablement panel? They're supposed to be good at helping people. Yes, my eyes blazed. Anything to get me home. The risk enablement panel and met and talked about me. My risks. What were the risks? Did the risks stay the same wherever I went or lived? And the answer was yes. Everyone, including my consultant, was there and agreed this so. Someone from the panel came to talk to me and tell me what had happened and to check that I understood the risks and the consequences of the risks, and to check out that I wanted some help with an independent advocate. A key to the door, ambulance, home, anything. I just want to go home. The advocate came. This was good. She looked into my eyes and she asked some questions and said, I will help you. And my heart sank. My mind smiled. In fact, I think I laughed. There was hope. My social worker, the risk enablement panel, and the advocate had listened. They'd seen beyond the obviously broken body and the risks. They'd looked into my eyes and they'd seen me, Norma. They say the eyes are a mirror to the soul. My soul is part of me, as are my risks, rights and choices. I'm not going home yet, but it's happening. I know that, and I know it's soon, once the support is in place to minimise the risks, because yes, they're still there, and mine, still mine. Thank you to everyone who was and is worried and cares. I know it's hard for you, and I do appreciate everything you've done, but I'm Norma, and I'm going home.